What is up guys, today we're gonna be upgrading this old Lenovo laptop to Windows 10 Professional. You can see I'm ready to install. Anyway, this is about a 10-year-old laptop. The model number is 3000C100. It comes with a Pentium M CPU. Let me just show you the specifications. It shows Acer because I used a Acer recovery DVD to install Windows on it, so it doesn't matter. By the way, this one is running a Pentium M CPU clocked at 1.60 GHz, 2 GB of RAM. Originally this one came with Windows XP Professional and 256 MB of RAM. So over the time I've upgraded the memory and upgraded the operating system. The hard drive is still the original 40 GB hard drive. And by the way, this is a single core CPU. Single core CPU, no hyper threading. So let's go ahead and see how Windows 10 performs. I'm just gonna click install and away we go. Let me just put the camera here. Alright, so while it's upgrading, let me just show you how it looks on the outside. Fairly standard configuration for a 14-inch laptop. There is no separate keypad, your hard drive indicator, your caps lock and scroll lock indicator, and fortunately this one came with Bluetooth because in 2006 not many laptops came with Bluetooth pre-installed. So more LED indicators, tiny touchpad. These buttons are pretty good. Pentium M processor. By the way, this one didn't come with any dedicated graphics, so this one has Intel Graphics Media Accelerator. Okay, so let's just take a look at the top. Nice shiny exterior, and by the way, this thing is pretty darn solid. And by the way, the lid goes all the way up till here, so it becomes almost totally flat. And this is the back side. Here is the battery, your RAM slots. There are two RAM slots in here, by the way. Your hard drive is right here, and by the way, I couldn't get the hard drive to open up. The screw has gone completely bald, so unfortunately I'm stuck with a 40 GB hard drive on this. Alright, so this is the telephone modem that we used to use long ago. Now we have got broadband connections, Wi-Fi on and off, audio in and audio out, a USB port, cooling fins for the processor, another USB port, video out and VGA out. No one uses VGA, by the way. Two more USB ports, a LAN port and a FireWire port, interestingly. And here we have the PCMCIS slot, which also no one uses, by the way. The card reader is pretty much useless because it does not work. I could not find the proper drivers for this, so yeah, that's a dud. So let's continue with the upgrade. I think this is going to take an hour or so because this is a pretty slow laptop. So I'm gonna let it run and I'll be right back. So guys, it's been about an hour since I started the upgrade on this laptop, and let's see where it is right now. It's currently restarting and I can hear the CPU fan just running on maximum, so the CPU usage must be 100% all the time. Yeah, I can hear it now. And usually it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for the full upgrade to finish on a computer like that. And yeah, I guess it's gonna take much longer on this slower computer. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow to finish this video. I'm gonna leave it on overnight and leave it for upgrading. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so the upgrade to Windows 10 has been completed and the laptop's running Windows 10 alright. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the drivers for the video adapter, which is Intel GMA graphics 900 series, I think. So once again, this laptop is almost 11 years old. It's running an Intel Pentium M CPU clocked at 1.60 GHz. It's a single core CPU without hyper-threading, 2 GB of system memory, 32-bit operating system, and I think it's got a 40 GB hard drive. Oh yeah, a 40 GB hard drive, and this is my USB drive plugged in, which is right over there. So anyways, we're gonna run Windows 10 and I'm gonna demonstrate how well it runs on this machine. And I've got my keyboard. You can see how slow it is. So I've got my keyboard and my mouse plugged in to make things easier. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I've just restarted my laptop so that we start afresh. So let me just open the task manager and show you the RAM and CPU usage on idle. So currently it's idle and it should hover somewhere around 3 to 5%. Hope you guys can see it. And the RAM usage is about 1 GB and around 45% of the memory is being used and 55% is free. So that said, I'll just leave this open and fire up Microsoft Edge. Let's head over to YouTube. And head over to my favorite channel, Aussie50. You can see the CPU is being really taxed over here. Its usage almost spikes to 100%. Let's see if it plays a video or not, because the video drivers aren't really installed. So let's play something here.
G'day folks. Well, a few of you have asked where Bluey Rav's been, and Bluey Rav's right here, and he hasn't really gone anywhere. It's just he's been busy as my daily driver right until I got my new car, KTVI X35.
So yeah, 100% CPU usage, and I can see the video is not running properly.
Sort of review around 2,000 Ks. I've done almost 2,000 kilometres on it already, so about time for a little review and walk around. But for now, we'll have a look at Bluey and the project that is Bluey Rav with Camper.
And currently it's running on 480p, 640 into 480 that is, and still the YouTube is struggling to keep it up. So high definition videos are out of the question.
Head unit with navigation and everything in there, and just put the coin holder up here. That's going to happen when I get my Pioneer head unit back. It's currently on loan with Julian for a project.
So yeah, you guys, you can see the YouTube isn't really running properly at all. Even on 480p, it's not able to keep up. The CPU usage is just 100% constantly. See if I can zoom in a little. And do keep in mind, video drivers are not installed. Yeah, there are no video drivers for this current Intel GMA generation graphics. Of course, if I put Windows XP on it, it'll run, because Intel stopped the support for drivers for that generation of chipset. So yeah, YouTube isn't really YouTube videos aren't really fun to browse on this laptop. Let's go ahead and pop open a different website. General website browsing is alright. I don't see much slowdown here. It is slow, but it is not as slow as you'd say it's not browsable or something. Yeah, not bad for a laptop which is almost 11 years old. The Yahoo homepage. It is working. Oh, here we go, guys. It's slowed down significantly while it's loading the pages. I think I'd give it a pass for web browsing, but not for something like watching videos on YouTube. Anyway, let's go ahead and quit this. Okay guys, for my next test I'll be opening a PowerPoint presentation, and while I open the PowerPoint presentation I'll have the task manager open so you guys can see the CPU usage. So here we go. By the way, this is running PowerPoint 2013. I have got Microsoft Office 2013 installed on it. So you guys can see the CPU usage is 100% at the moment. It is still 100%. I guess it'll be loading or something. But yeah, you can see how slow it is while it loads the slides. It's not a computer where you would enjoy creating PowerPoint slides, because it is just too slow to work on. So if I edit this text, you can see how slow it is. So let me just quit the task manager and try edit some more. So yeah, it's a bit slow, but if you have to get the job done, you can get the job done on this computer. But yeah, it isn't something that you would enjoy working on. So let me just close this, and it plays MP3s alright. But really the main problem in this computer is the lack of video drivers. So if I go to device manager, I can show you guys. And by the way, Cortana also does not work because the microphone on this computer does not support Cortana. So if I just enable it and say something, Cortana won't be able to catch no matter how loud I say it. So Cortana does not work. I think it might work if you plug in a microphone, but I'm not gonna do that. It's too much to ask for. So you guys can see the video controller, and there's some unknown device over here which hasn't been installed. Video controller, I know it's the Intel GMA graphics, but it does not work because the driver support from Intel has ended. Nothing I can do about it though. Let me just see which display adapter it is. So you guys can see here, it's Intel 915GM. It shows here Microsoft Basic Display Adapter because the drivers are missing. And if I try and play a 720p video, it's just not gonna do it. So not something that you would enjoy doing. So let's open the Windows Store. Oh, and by the way, one more thing, the DVD drive has stopped working on Windows 10. You guys know this laptop comes with a DVD drive right here. The drive is getting its power and everything, but it just won't show up in this PC. So yeah, the DVD drive is also non-functional, including the memory card reader. That also does not work because of the driver issue. So yeah guys, unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. So let me just try and install one of these modern apps and see how it runs. So I'm gonna let it install and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's try one of the modern apps which come pre-installed. Yeah, you guys can see how slowly the start menu pops up. Here are your apps. Yeah, it's just slow to work on. So let's just pop open the weather application. Again, it's very slow. Let's go to New Delhi. Let's quit this and let's just go to Groove Music, the one which comes installed as a default music application. But really, yeah guys, don't use this, just use the regular Windows Media Player or install the VLC Media Player, because yeah, I'm not a big fan of the pre-installed Groove Music application. the news app. Yeah, this laptop is just struggling to keep up. Constant 100% CPU usage. I hope you guys can hear the fan spinning, because most of the time this fan is always spinning to 100%. Alright, so let's play a game. Let me just launch Candy Crush, everyone's favorite. Oh yeah, it's pretty slow. You guys can see how slow it is. Everything is like running on 10 FPS. Yeah, it's running, but really. So let's check the CPU usage while I'm doing this. So yeah guys, the CPU is definitely struggling to keep up. Anyways, I'm gonna close this game. I don't like it. Let's try changing the theme. All settings. Personalization. Head over to themes. Let's change it to flowers. So I guess guys, that concludes this video. And Windows 10 does run alright, but yeah, I will restore this computer back to Windows 7 because I want my DVD drive to work. And yeah, still even on Windows 7 the video card drivers are still not available. So at this point of time, I'd say this laptop is pretty much junk. It does not play any videos probably, but yeah, you can use it as a downloading machine, but yeah, any other applications, this thing is too slow and you're better off buying a budget notebook if you need one. So guys, thank you for watching this video and do stay tuned for more videos like these. See you all later.